The following is a presentation of WCTV.
And he's in the end zone for an unbelievable touchdown.
From the Gridiron on Grandview and Art-Wright Stadium, welcome to week number 2 of the postseason. Tonight, a rivalry like none other in Medina County. The Suburban League National Conference champions and the number 3 ranked team in D1, Region 1, your Wadsworth Grizzlies take on the number 6 seed Medina Bees of the Greater Cleveland Conference in yet another renewal of this rich rivalry. Hello, I'm Mike Elkins along with my partner, Robert Rickenbacker. And Robert, the Grizzlies last week, they dominated all facets of the game versus the Brunswick Blue Devils, and the Bees, they absolutely stunned John Marshall, posting 63 first-half points en route to a 70-40 shellacking of the Lawyers in what was the second highest scoring game in Medina County history. Tonight, the Bees, they come into Art-Wright with a 5-game winning streak against the Grizzlies, including that 40-23 victory back on September 1st. Now, the personnel may be the same, but this is not the same Grizzly team that the Bees will battle tonight. We have 2 high-powered offenses, 2 programs with rich traditions. Who will go home? Who will move on? Medina, Wadsworth. Fans, set your DVRs. This one could be one you could be talking about for a long time.
Mike, you're absolutely correct. This is going to be an epic game here tonight. If you're not excited about tonight's game, you're not a fan of high school football. And last week the Grizzlies won 45-14 and really wasn't even that close. Ernest, Ryder, and the rest of the defense were stellar once again. The defense, the starting D, held the Blue Devils to 38 yards of offense through 3 quarters, forced Brunswick to punt 8 times on the night. Fantastic defensive outing. Now, last week, it was Will Stack's turn to put the big numbers. And I say turn because the week prior against North Royalton, it was Kyle Figuere's turn. And he had 14 carries and 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. Figuere did. Now, Mike, stop me if this sounds familiar. Will, the Stackmaster, the last week had 17 carries for 173 yards, 2 touchdowns against Brunswick. And for good measure, he went 6 for 14, 131-yard passing, 2 more TDs. Figuere had 16 carries for 95 yards and 2 touchdowns, 25 yards in 2 catches and 1 touchdown there as well. There is a common factor other than Figuere and Stack, are just special players, and that's their O-line. You got to give the credit to the O-line that they're running behind. You got left tackle, number 53, Evan Crowley. Left guard, number 61, Gabe Lucky. At center is number 68, John Byers. At right guard is number 54, Brady O'Connor. And number 66, right tackle, Eli Kaufman. There may not be an overly obvious superstar on the line, but collectively, these men are iron horses. Figuere, Stack, Madigan, and Metzger will run behind all night long. We'll take a break here for the national anthem and pick up afterwards. Now, we'll pick up with the special teams. Jack Dimwitty went 6 for 6 and also hit a 25-yard field goal as well. Jack is one off from tying school record for extra points in school history, which was held by Matt Reed from 06 to 09.
Yeah, I think we talk about Will Stack being the master. I just had a nickname run through. I know we talked about him being, I forget the word we used last week, but Will the Stat Stacker. I mean, he's got over 1,000 yards rushing on the season, over 1,000 yards passing. He's absolutely, how he goes this offense for the Wadsworth Grizzlies. For Medina, Larry Laird, their head coach, they are ranked number 6. We'll take a look at this matchup and how these two teams fare throughout the season. You see, points per game, 49 by Medina. I mean, that's a powerful offense. The Grizzlies are scoring 10 fewer at 39, and 10 fewer we're giving up. So, I mean, Medina has given up some points this year, and look at the offensive output, yards per game, 513.
13 yards. It's incredible. I mean, they just score at will. So it's going to be two different philosophies here. I think tonight you're going to see the Grizzlies try to slow down and go slow on offense, methodical to eat up the clock, keep Stoddard and Medina off the field. And Medina's just going to try to score. That's all they're going to try to do. So it's going to be interesting what we see tonight and what adjustments Coach Todd has made since week 3 when we played the Medina at Medina.
Yeah, you see this is the 77th meeting between the two. Wadsworth has 44 wins, but they've 41 wins, however, but they're on a 5-game losing streak, and Medina has never beat Wadsworth 6 times in a row. So a lot of motivation, number 1, to beat Wadsworth 6 times in a row, but to move on to the semifinals next week.
That's all that's all you need to know is move on, and the winner plays the winner of what you see here is Berea Mid-Park and Cleveland Heights. That winner will play the winner of tonight's game. So
yeah, and of course, the winner of the Ignatius McKinley game will face off against whoever wins at St. Ed Glen Oak, which we all agree that's going to be a St. Ed victory tonight.
Yep, absolutely. St. Ed's is pretty stellar. St. Ignatius come up, had a rough season, but they played a tough schedule. We'll see if they can pull some miracles out this year.
So the Bees at 49 points per ball game offensively. They are led by the reigning Ohio D1 Offensive Player of the Year. That's quarterback, senior 6'2", 190-pound, number 19, Danny Stoddard. And last week against the Lawyers, now this is only first half stats. He was 18 of 26 for 306 yards and 6 touchdowns. For most quarterbacks, that's an entire game.
Right. And when you say first half stats, you got to understand, guys, he was pulled with 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Absolutely, yeah.
They were up, like we said, they went into halftime 63 points on the scoreboard. It's just incredible. Now, I haven't seen too many games. That whole game that had 9 total interceptions on the night. Medina had 6 of them. There was 2 pick sixes for touchdowns.
Yeah, they had 6 in the first 7 possessions. Did the Medina Bees. No, Stoddard, he only needs 171 yards tonight to break Drew Aller, who is at Penn State, to break the Medina County record for career passing yards. And Stoddard to date, these numbers throughout the year, 236 completions out of 386 attempts, 3,766 yards and 45 touchdowns. One key tonight, he's thrown 16 interceptions on the season.
Well, when you throw 385 times, you're going to have some interceptions. Now, what our understanding is that most of those interceptions have come in 3 games, the 3 games they've lost. So that may be a big key here tonight if we can get to Stoddard and rattle him. But one other thing that I thought was very interesting, every 6th completion is a touchdown for Stoddard. That's pretty incredible. Now, he's got some pretty credible weapons with receivers there. Knowles is one of them, and now he is 1,418 yards on the season so far. That's 18-yard average. 20 touchdowns?
Yeah, 20 touchdowns, just under 18-yard average. The other guy, number 6, Jackson Wojak, he's got 70 receptions on the year, 908 yards and 8 touchdowns. So, Medina's going to count on those 2 guys on the outside, Austin Knowles and Jackson Wojak, to really put points on the board. Now, Medina did win the coin toss, and they have elected to receive, and there's a good look at your Suburban League National Conference champions, the Wadsworth Grizzlies.
Led out there by Parker Ross, number 8, leading the charge. Then you got Luke Ryder, number 6, and here comes the Medina Bees. Now, this is kind of familiar territory. Last year, Wadsworth Medina played twice, just like this year. Last year, unfortunately, Medina won both games, knocking us out of the playoffs as well in the second round. There's some thought there's some revenge, out there, but I don't think there's revenge. They just want, either team wants to win and move on to the next weekend.
Yeah, the 4th meeting in 2 years between these two schools now. Protecting Stoddard is a well-coached line led by likely D1 college player Pete Jarvis at right tackle. Now here's the key, though. If the O-line can keep the front three of that Wadsworth at bay, it makes stopping Medina an improbable task. But you've got Noah Tefteller, Luke Wise, and
Ethan Wise,
Zach Wise, and Luke Ryder on the front three for the Grizzlies. And can they get pressure on Stoddard and force him into some mistakes, and then Wadsworth capitalize on those mistakes tonight?
And I think part of that, Mike, is we got to have some great coverage on their receivers. You know, it's tough, and they're very speedy, but we're going to Prost. And we're going to hear, and we believe Caleb Lemp will be playing tonight. He's been out since play one of the first game of the season. So, and we hear he's going to be playing a little bit in the secondary tonight, number 13. So that may be helpful if we can get some good secondary coverage.
Back deep for the Bees is going to be Talon Holvey and Jack Wojak, as Jack Dinwiddie is set to kick things off here for the Grizzlies in this regional quarterfinal, a rematch of a ball game on September 1st at Medina. This is the first time since I believe it was 19 that Medina has been at Art Wright.
Yeah, it has been a while, because 2 years ago was the COVID year.
Right.
And then we have to go back to 2018 for when the last time we've won against Medina.
One of the guys that we want to take a look at, we'll see a lot of him tonight, and as is that middle linebacker for the Bees. I'm excited to see this kid play. Cooper Josephsick.
Josephsick. Yeah, so, yeah, he is a man there. 108 tackles on the season, and the kick is away. Taking it at about the 8. He gets near the 20-yard line, so the Bees will start at the 20. Here comes the Grizzly defense.
Well, that kickoff return, that kickoff team has been solid all year long, holding opposing teams to a starting field average at about 24-yard line. This one at the 25 is where Stoddard will take over. 1st and 10 for the Bees.
As you see, we got 3 down linemen. Ernest at linebacker. And I believe I saw number 81, Jackson Urksa, in there, which we have not seen a lot of. He's a receiver typically.
Well, you got Drew Jones now on the left side. He brings you a lot of speed on the defensive end spot for the Grizzlies.
Jet sweep, and ball is fumbled. Pick back up, big time loss. A loss of 9 to 10 yards.
Yeah, that's actually going to be, the ball was at the 25. It's going to be placed. Let's see where they mark it. At the 15. You are correct, my friend. A 10-yard loss, and nobody expected Medina to run the football on the first play, and it results in a fumble.
Wojak just messed up the handoff, and he never got the good feel on it. Stoddard looking left. Complete. Gets back to near the, and just past the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like Parker Ross on the stop over there, along with Simon Kilker for the Grizzlies. And, you know, it's going to be key for Wadsworth's success tonight defensively is you've got to make that first initial hit, wrap, and yards after catch. Eliminate yards after catch for the Grizzlies.
So it brings up 3rd and 13.
Zach Wise now, left side on the left defensive end for the Grizzlies.
4 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. And you'll see this all night long. Empty backfield. Caught. It gets past the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down, and I'm guaranteeing he's going to go for it.
Yeah, it was well read by Tyler Probst, the corner on the right side there. Just missed the tackle. Yeah. That brings up 4th down and 3 now for the Bees.
We will not see Medina punt probably tonight at all.
Crowd here at Art Wright Stadium cheering on this Grizzly defense. Big stop for Wadsworth if they could convert. And timeout.
Timeout Medina. Well, that's a big timeout early in.
We've got, we apologize, a technical glitch there, and my partner, I think, has repaired that glitch. Oh, you wear more than one hat in here.
Nah. You know, just keep my hair warm because I don't have much up there anymore. But so some miscommunication early on, maybe some nerves, maybe on Medina. The fumble, early timeout, possibly.
Well, you have to wonder if Coach Laird is over there thinking 4th and 4. Look where the ball's at. It's at the 32-yard line. Do you really want to give Wadsworth great field position this early in the football game?
With this said, now we've seen him punt from their own 20 in the past. Now, Stoddard is and can punt. He has done that many times. So he looks like this is in punt. Well, I don't know what formation this is. No, Stoddard's in there at quarterback. Hands off. He does not get it. Down he goes. Turnover on downs. Wadsworth will take over near the 30-yard line of Medina.
Now, what a great defensive stand by the Grizzlies.
Yes.
In there on the stop for Wadsworth, number 53. That's Evan Crowley.
Now, something, in the earlier game this year, what we could not do was get off the field on 4th down.
Yeah.
Medina had 7 4th downs that they completed in that game, which they just continued to eat up the clock and kept on the field, which kept the Grizzly offense off the field.
Now, Cooper Josephsick, we talked about him, the middle linebacker, number 3 for the Bees, lines up. Grizzlies 1st and 10.
Figure right up to the left side. Big yardage, near 9 yards on 1st down carry.
Well, every head coach in the country will take 9 yards on 1st down, and certainly Wadsworth, quickly back to the line of scrimmage.
Figure with the carry once again. Does have the 1st down. He's down at the 20-yard line. Chains will move.
We talked about the strength of this offensive line and how they've grown up from week 1 against Worcester to here we are in the regional quarterfinals against the Bees. It's a well-coached, well-disciplined offensive line.
Figure motions to an H-back position. Woolstack keeps it, makes one B miss, another B miss. He's off to the end zone, comes up short about 1 yard line.
Now that's the speed and the quickness of Will Stack's feet that gets him free on the left edge, and Medina could not seal the edge. And Will Stack breaks for a 1st down, good gain, and 1st and goal inside the 5 at the 2-yard line for the Grizzlies.
Jacob Ernest checks in. I believe he's lined up in one of the H-backs positions. Will Stack keeps it, bounces it outside. He's going to try to outrun the Bees, and he does get in, score. Grizzlies score.
Yeah, he was able to beat Sokolowski on that right edge. And the speed and quickness of Will Stack puts the Grizzlies up quickly, 6-0 over the Bees.
Now, this is very typical for a Grizzly team to get up and be scoring first, but not against Medina. They've played from behind a lot of times against Medina, so this would be luxury here.
So Jack Dinwiddie could break, I believe, the school record here with this PAT.
Tie.
Beg your pardon, tie.
Stoops with the hold. Kick is up. Kick is no good. So there was a little bit of a high snap. Stoops did a pretty good job getting it down. So Grizzlies do lead 6-0. Let's hope that does not come back to haunt us in some way. Mike and I both feel here, speaking for Mike, this is going to be a high-scoring game where we're in the upper 40s, maybe in the 50s, each team.
Take another look, a nice block there on the edge, and Will Stack able to beat, actually it was number 8 there for
Tone Holvey, very talented safety for the Bees. He comes in with 11 interceptions on the year.
Yeah, I believe he had at least one, last week against John Marshall.
He had 2, actually, and 1 was a pick 6.
These are Will Stack's numbers prior to tonight's game, so add another touchdown, rushing touchdown to that, to 15, and he's just had a phenomenal season. 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards passing. You got Figure in the backfield with 1,000 yards rushing as well.
And it's something very interesting, Matt. Stack and Figure's rushing yardage
coming into the game.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
1,120 yards each. That's pretty balanced. But great turn of events, way to start the game out. Coach Todd can't be happier about that.
Yeah, that extra point is big, and we've seen it in the past where Wadsworth, when the opportunity presents itself to go for 2, They've been successful all season on that, but one time.
Kick is taken at the 5. Right up the middle. There's a hole. One Grizzly to beat. And then he's going to go for the touchdown. He's going to return that 95 yards. That's Wojciak, number 6, who has done that before here at Wadsworth Stadium.
Yeah. Well, a nice job you'll see on the replay of blocking and creating the lane for Wojciak. And quickly the Bees respond. And you just see he's got a lane right there, and he just hits the burners and goes.
You also see a clip, someone being pushed in the back all the way towards them too.
And Colton Levitt, I believe that's Levitt.
Yep, Levitt there.
Nearly runs him down, but Medina will look to take the advantage here in a tremendous response to the Grizzly touchdown. This is Ken Kelps for the PAT.
Kick is up, and it is good. Medina quickly regains the, takes the lead at 7-6. Okay, that's the way to respond. I mean,
well, and again, we knew coming into this football game, it's going to be a slugfest.
Yes, absolutely.
And I don't think anyone thought coming into it that special teams would play a role in this, but now we have a kickoff return for a touchdown, and we have a missed PAT for Wadsworth.
Yep.
Those are 2 big special teams plays.
Yes, it is. I'm not sure what happened with our extra point that, Mr. Dimwitty is about perfect on the year.
Looks like Metzger and Probst will be back deep for the Grizzlies to receive this kick.
That's Coach Laird right there with the white visor.
He's had a couple of great quarterbacks over the last several years, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Mr. Football, Drew Aller,
Yeah.
and then now he's starting at Penn State this year. He sat, did not redshirt his first year, but sat behind their other senior. And now he's Stoddard, the quarterback, is going to be kicking off. That's interesting. Don't typically see that. So you wonder if this is going to be something unusual. It's going to try to onside or nope. Be a short kick. Metzger's going to pick it up just about the 17. And Metzger does his best Wojciak imitation and gets it up past the 30, near the 33-yard line.
Yeah,
excellent.
I believe Metzger was just one tackle away from breaking that one. The only one back to stop it was number 6 there of the Bees. That would have been Wojciak.
Yeah, he has the speed to catch anybody on that field. A true blazer. They say near 4.4.
4.4, yeah.
Levitt checks in at H-back. Jones at the bottom of the screen. Option. Figuere's got some running room. Stiff arms. Big stiff arm on Coop, the middle linebacker, number 8.
Yeah, that was Halvey, the middle linebacker, the linebacker Talon Halvey, the safety.
Sorry.
Yep. And so nice gain for Wadsworth on first down.
Now we got Metzger to the left to stack. Hand off to Figuere once again. Mix 1, B miss.
Gain of about 3 on the play. And, one of the things that is difficult for any defender to do against Kyle is, one, tackle him for a loss. He's always, once he gets those shoulders squared to the line of scrimmage, he is a tough back to bring down, and he's always falling forward to get that extra yardage.
You got Caden Shriver at the top of the screen. You have Metzger in the slot. Levitt, number 85 at H-back. Jones at the bottom of the screen, number 2. Figure takes the handoff, goes to the left. He's just going to pick up maybe 1, maybe 2.
That was a slow developing play for the Grizzlies. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 now.
definitely pounding the left side of our offensive line here. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, this is where you could see Will Stack on a fake to Figure and keep the ball himself.
Will Stack makes 1B miss. He'll come up, looks like about a yard, maybe a long yard short.
Yeah, it might be 2 yards short on that. Depends on where he's going to mark
just
it.
Step back even further.
Yeah, that's a long 2 yards, and I believe Wadsworth is going to go for it. I was wondering, Madigan is going to check in the game right now. My partner Madigan was not in on that 3rd down and 6, and he'll go in the slot here.
And so is Figure moving into the slot position as well. Will Stack keeps it, goes right up the middle. He
gets it.
In lunges, he had drugged one Medina player, number 32, was hanging onto his ankle, and as he dove and got enough to make the chains move.
Yeah, Wadsworth quickly back to the line of scrimmage and not going to give this Bees defense any time to reset.
Good shot of Madigan there. Thrown off to Madigan. There goes a penalty flag.
That might be a hold on, I believe it is. That's the initial indication, a hold on Wadsworth.
I believe, unfortunately, got number 82, Caden Shriver, trying to do his best job out there blocking for Madigan. Madigan, the few times we saw the stat earlier, 6 receptions?
6 receptions over the last 3 games and 5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns for 166 yards, I believe it is. Impressive, nonetheless. Number 88, Reese Simmons checks in. Figure checks out. No, Figure still in, I'm sorry. 1st and 17. Figure has it. He's got, wow. And he was tackled way late out of bounds. He was pushed out and then went down afterwards. Well, no penalty flag, though.
Well, the Bees doing a nice job there. Braden Smeagol coming up from his safety position. The Bees did a nice job of containing the edge on that play, and Figure not able to get those shoulders upfield.
Smeagol on the season has, coming into tonight, I should say, had 84 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Is a very active safety.
That's a loss of 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 19 now for Wadsworth.
Metzger to the left of Stack. Figure to the right. Metzger with the carry. No. Off to Jones. Jones catches it. Taken down at the 2. I believe number 4. Was that number 4 with the saving tackle? Yeah, number 4, Medina. Davis saved a touchdown. A good shot of Drew Jones right there.
That's about a 56-yard completion. Stack to Jones, and boy, we talked about it before we went on, that how big of a factor Drew Jones could be.
Yes, he had to be a factor, and we also thought Madigan had to be a factor as well, offensively or defensively. Figure right up the middle and tackled. Ball comes out.
Yeah, I believe.
And Medina has it.
Yeah. Well, that's. Figure loses the football. Let's see if he's even down. They're not going to be able to look at it.
He's down.
He looks like he's down.
He's on his back.
Yeah, though he definitely looks as though on the replay.
Ball's there. He's on his
down.
back.
He's on
the
ground.
Ball comes out.
Yeah, he is down.
That was a horrible call.
They're going to give the ball to Medina. They'll get it at the 5-yard line. So this will be the second possession for the Bees.
That's frustrating. And we got the replay. No one else was going to see that at this moment in time, but let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt us in some way. Complete. 2 Grizzlies missed the tackle.
Take a look at the Stack to Jones connection. I mean, Stack just play action, freezes your backers, and Stack does a nice job of just placing it in the hands of Drew Jones, who runs underneath it.
Handoff up the middle, rare run by Medina. Still on his feet. Picks up the first down.
That's Josefsik. And you'll see him in the backfield. Will play both sides of the ball at times.
And there was an article about him today in the Medina Gazette saying, he really wanted to play running back, and obviously Medina doesn't typically have a running back. Oh, flip back to Stoddard, a little flea flicker, throws deep, tipped away by number 7, Graham. Does a nice job knocking it down, but almost still was caught, almost.
Yeah, Coach Laird throwing a couple of trick plays in here, and Travis Graham, good coverage, and that will bring up 2nd down and 10.
You can see Laird calling the play in. The Grizzly defense really needs a big stand here on the next 2 downs. Stoddard keeps it. First tackle, runs out of the first tackle, but pushed out of bounds. Not much of a gain. So we'll bring up 3rd and 7.
So you got Jones and Ryder on that front 3, along with Sean Kincaid for the Grizzlies.
Stoddard looking left to throw. High. Intended for, a great receiver in Knowles, number 2. That was high over his head.
Yeah, Knowles coming into this game had 79 receptions for 1,418 yards.
Okay. Stoddard, it's 4th and 7. Stoddard will, they're looking like they're trying to make him jump, but no, it's 4th and 7. Madigan will drop back if this is the punt. And
he's 7 yards deep.
And he's going to throw it. Rolls right. He's got pressure now. Throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. We get off the field on 4th down. And unfortunately, we don't get hurt by Medina scoring on this drive by that bad call.
Yeah.
But
well, you've got to give the secondary credit on that. I know you're reading some of the media about how the Wadsworth secondary's banged up a little bit, but you got to give them credit right now. They did a great job.
Absolutely. 2 possessions and 2 possessions, and they get off the field, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah. So here we go. Will Stack, figure 8 in the backfield. Figure 8 with the carry. Taken down.
Yeah, by number 56 there.
Pick up a 2-3 yards.
Cliff Nicholson on the stop for the Bees.
And I'm seeing a heavy run to the left. They're doing a lot of running left. So Coach Todds must have seen something in film.
Well, you got that big right tackle on the other side there, that Pete Jarvis. I beg your pardon, that would have been Chad Gatchell on the left side.
Throw quickly off to Madigan to the right. Makes 1B miss. Splits the seam and touchdown Grizzlies.
Now how about the footwork of the sophomore Gavin Madigan?
Another touchdown. 7 times he's touched the ball.
Yeah.
5 touchdowns, is it?
Well, he's got 6 touches, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And coach is going to go for 2. He's going to think about it.
Yep. Ernest comes in.
Take another look at this. It's a simple out, and Madigan just puts the brakes on and shifts direction. And he's such a strong kid, and
you're not going to bring
the end zone.
Madigan down with arm tackles, and you saw the guys just reaching out with their arms. You got to put a body on him. So I cannot. We got Ernest to the left, following Figure 8, following up the middle. He's going to come close.
They're going to say he's not in. Take another look if we've got a sideline look, but he does look short.
He looked like he was getting ready to lunge in, and then they pulled him back. And he's close. But Grizzlies do take over the lead, 12-7.
Yeah, coming in from the backside is number 95, Caden Ferguson, the 6'4", 225-pound defensive lineman. He makes the stop coming from the backside. Big play by Medina there.
Wadsworth High School would like to thank the following sponsors on our football scoreboard.
So Jack Dimwitty on to kick this off, and I'm wondering if he's being instructed now kicking away from Wojciak. Squib it, get it away from him.
Well, you got two guys back there, Hulvey and Wojciak. Tremendous athletes.
Yes.
And great speed, and that's the first kickoff return for touchdown we've given up since the Barberton game.
Yeah. And as you go deeper in the playoffs, and tonight's a must-win, obviously. We have to win to continue, but every one of these games, you almost got to play perfect. Going on, further on. Next week, if we win, we think it'll probably be against Cleveland Heights. Kick is away. It is squib kick. It bounces. He does pick it up, though. Wojciak.
Great play.
Well, look, Luke Ryder. Excellent job. Number 6. Bringing him down. Luke Ryder has a big cast on his left hand. Some injury he must have gotten in last week's game.
That is a great special teams play in open field.
Yeah.
Against a tremendously gifted athlete. That is number 6, my friend, Liam Russell.
Oh, that is right. That would make sense. Liam Russell, who broke his arm earlier in the season. Apologize. Glad to see Liam back there. Stoddard's got some time. Now throws. Over. Oh.
Yeah, Wojciak at about the 45-yard line, and pressure was coming from the backside.
Medina quickly trying to get up to the line of scrimmage. Now, this game so far has been played all on Wadsworth's side of the field, which no problem here. Stoddard rolls left, throws quickly. Caught. That's Knowles, number 2. He picks up about 7 yards on that catch.
Yeah, that's a nice route by Knowles. It's almost a comeback route, and Wadsworth with wholesale substitutions trying to get guys off the field, and they do just in time.
Yep. Knowles, catch, spins. He picks up the first down.
Over there trying to get the strip on the ball was Jackson Urksa.
So Stoddard now rolls right, looking back now, down center, throws deep. He has a receiver. Incomplete.
Well, that's great coverage by Simon Kilker.
Yes, it is. Number 13, Lemp, back there. Good to see him out there playing. He was lost on the first play of the season against Barberton.
Yeah, him with Calix Lemp in that defensive backfield, it does strengthen us a little bit, gives us more options. And it looks like Zach Wise will make his way on as got late substitutions for Wadsworth, and a flag is thrown on the far sideline. We'll see what the call is going to be.
Sideline infraction. They're telling them too close to the sidelines is what it seemed to be. Or was that a warning? Yeah, so that was a warning. No, that they marked that off. That
Second down 10.
Usually you get a warning.
Why'd they mark that off? Sideline warning, they shouldn't mark that.
Yeah, something's up here. Officials are going to confer.
Officials for tonight's game is referee Gartrell Bentley, the umpire Dominic Wright, linesman Marlon Odin, the line judge Rick Macer, and the back judge Isaac Dixon. Now what are they going to do? They're going to mark it off. Well, now we've got an explanation out of Coach Todd. He wants to know what's going on.
Yeah, now they're moving it back once again. Okay, so that was a pickup of 4, evidently. Okay, so it brings up 2nd and 6. Stoddard looking left. Now he's going to roll right. Now keeps it, tucks it. Runs out of bounds as he crosses the Grizzly 30-yard line. Picks up the first down.
Again, a great job by that secondary of Wadsworth, but Stoddard able to break free and get a big gain and a first down for the Bees.
Stoddard, coming in tonight, had 135 carries for 798 yards, almost a 6-yard average and 13 TDs rushing. He's not afraid to run the ball at all. Stoddard rolls right immediately. He's got pressure, throws, incomplete, intended for number 12.
Yeah, Jones bringing the pressure for the Grizzlies off that left edge. Checking in is
Crawley, number
53, yeah. It's like a Luke Ryder at the nose.
I see Liam Russell in there, number 6.
Kincaid on the right end. A lot of substitutions for Wadsworth.
He rolls right, looking back through left over the middle, almost intercepted, and that looked Madigan.
Yeah, Madigan comes in from the safety spot and times his leap, and a little shaken up on the play, but a big play that brings up 3rd down and 10 now for the Bees. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be tough to get a Gavin Madigan out of a football game.
Absolutely. And it looks like he came down oddly, maybe on his hip. Stoddard, 3rd down.
Wojak was in motion.
Almost picked. It is picked off.
Tyler Probst with the interception for the Grizzlies.
The 3rd INT of the season for the Grizzlies. Last week was number 2 with Ernest. Excellent job. This is what we needed. Defensively making a turnover like that. We're stopping the Medina offense 3 possessions in a row now, one way or another.
That was an outstanding play by the corner, the senior, Tyler Probst. Now, Ken Wadsworth, we talked about turnovers and how important it is to convert on these turnovers. And Stoddard looking to hit the comeback route, and Tyler Probst right there. Great play by the senior.
Excellent job. Here, good review play of it again. Stoddard squares his shoulders up, throws, and Tyler Probst just steps in front of him. Figure eight to the left, spins, still on his feet and out of bounds.
As you're pushed out there by Talon Holvey.
Yeah.
And another first down for the Grizzlies.
Metzger is in, number 15. Caden Shriver at the top of the screen, Jones at the bottom. There goes the deep Jones. Jones almost one-handed catches it. Good, great effort by all parts.
Well, that's a matchup that Wadsworth feels that they can be successful against defensively against this corner. And that's
number 4.
On the corner, number 4, Davis. Brings up 2nd down and 10 now for Wadsworth. Metzger in the slot.
We're down under 10 seconds on the play clock. Figure eight right up the middle is met quickly.
Yeah, number 89 in there, it's Chad Gatchell.
So it brings up a big 3rd down and 11.
Hey, you wonder if Coach Todd's got a screen in the inventory of plays here tonight. This would be a good time to pull the screen out.
So this will be the end of the quarter. The teams will flip sides, but exciting first quarter, going a lot Grizzlies ways, all except for that one fumble, so-called fumble, but defensively playing a great first quarter. Offensively playing well too.
We talked a lot about, Danny Stoddard and how powerful this offense is, and Wadsworth has held them to 7 points, and it's only a special teams. It's kickoff return. That's the only points for the Medina Bees here, and you got to tip your hat to that coaching staff for the Grizzlies for keeping Stoddard in check and that Bees offense.
So one thing I would bet will change a little bit here. Coach Todd's running players on very quickly, trying to get them on and off and keep the defensive linemen and linebackers fresh. And I would have to think Medina's going to try to catch the Grizzlies with too many men on the field at some point. Try to speed up the snap, something.
And we talked about some of the keys to the game for Wadsworth, and number one is time of possession. You've got to win the clock. You got to keep Medina's offense off the field. You've got to kind of grind this game out on the ground, right?
And that's going as planned then, right now, so far.
And then the other thing is, when you get turnovers, you got to capitalize on them.
Absolutely. Now, so 3rd and 11 from our 34. I do not feel this would be a 2-down territory, but you never know with Coach Todd. Empty backfield, Stack looking for the ball. He calls Madigan in motion. Stack keeps it, runs right up the middle. He's met quickly after picking up 1 yard. It looks like they had a spy just waiting for him. Number 13.
Josefsik was also there, number 3, the linebacker, and well played by Medina, well read by that linebacking core, and Will Stack stopped for a gain of only about 3 on the play, brings up 4th down and 8 now.
Drew Jones for his first punt of the night.
Back deep is number 2. That's Knowles.
High snap. Jones pulls it down, but it is a bad kick off the side of his foot. And boy, Medina will take over on the Wadsworth side of the field.
Yeah, that's only like a 7-yard net punt.
Yeah. The high snap threw him off. He did a good job bringing it down. He was just nervous, and that's rough.
Well,
puts the defense in a very difficult position here now.
Yeah, we've seen this throughout the season, though, how well this defense responds when the offense puts them in a difficult position, and they certainly are here. Stoddard in great field position, the ball at the Wadsworth 44-yard line.
And you can see they got 2 guys on Knoll down here, 2 at the bottom of the screen.
And 4 receivers stacked at the top of your screen.
As you were mentioning, Knowles is the 2nd leading receiver in the state right now. Down the right sideline, he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, that's Wojak.
So chains will move on that Wojak. Four receivers top of the screen. Stoddard keeps it and runs. He's going to lose a yard or 2. He's taken down. Madigan's there.
Zach Wise makes the initial contact.
So is Parker Ross, number 8.
Now well read by that Grizzly defense, and Zach Wise, he's developed into just a consistent performer at that defensive end spot. 2nd down and 11 now for Stoddard and the Bees.
Stoddard about 5 yards behind his offensive line. Quickly throws off to the right. Urksa, first contact. It looks like he's going to be taken down near the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Wojak coming in here, 70 receptions before this football game, 908 yards, 8 touchdowns. And Wojak and Knowles so quick. They're just tremendous athletes. You get them the ball and just let them do their thing.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see, Stoddard's just trying to get it out of his hands real quick to get it over there to him.
Definitely 2-down territory, 3rd and 4, ball on the 28-yard line of Wadsworth.
Wojak motions out. Stoddard throws to the right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that pass was intended there for number 7, Cameron Hathaway.
Brings up 4th and 4. So they definitely will be going for it here. See if the Wadsworth defense can come up with some kind of magical play here to get off the field here.
Yeah, it looked like Stoddard expected Hathaway to come back to that football, and he threw it to a point on the sideline.
Hook and come back, and it would have been a 1st down if completed, but some miscommunication. Stoddard throws off, incomplete, turnover on downs.
Gavin Madigan on the coverage. I believe it was a Kilker.
Yes. That was boy, can't tell.
26. Ivan Raines,
number 26. Ivan Raines, excellent job.
Is that 4 for 4 now on the Wadsworth defense, right?
Yeah.
All right, 4 for 4 on turnover on downs. Ivan Range with a huge play on 4th and 4 for that Grizzly defense.
And Mike, I think my forecast of our scores may be wrong somehow, some way. We were expecting up, I said earlier, 40 up in the upper 40s, but the Grizzly defense up to the challenge here tonight. Levitt in motion. Stack keeps it, running left. I tell you what, who made that tackle was
Josephson.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
comes up.
You read about him in the papers, and one of the things that I really liked about what was written about him, when he sees a ball carrier, he just gets excited. He just wants to go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Make the tackle. That's a football player, right?
Yeah. He says nothing better to, hit someone and really hit them hard. And Figure running left, breaks one tackle. Almost broke the tackle, but whoever it was hung onto his jersey and flung Figure down.
Yeah, number 49?
89, I believe it was.
Number 89 would have been Chad Gatchell, who's had several tackles here in this first half in this one. That brings up 3rd down and 5 now for Wadsworth.
Figure was in the pistol behind Stack. Coach Todd's definitely seen something in the film there because he's going hard left with the running plays. 3 receivers to the bottom screen. Figure starts the motion out and now goes the other direction. Stack throws quickly, caught by Levitt. 1st down. Pick up near 10 yards, maybe 12 yards on that completion. Chains will move.
Now Levitt really wide open, and it's an easy pitch and catch between Stack and Levitt for the 1st down. That's a huge 1st down for Wadsworth. Keeps the drive alive with 8:04 remaining in the first half. Clock continues to run. Just a nice short pass, get the tight end involved in the game.
Levitt goes in motion, sets back up on the right. Figure has it, bounces it right. He'll pick up maybe 2 yards on that carry.
They're going to give him, I think they're going to spot him at a gain of 3, partner.
Yeah, we'll take that.
So Figure will check out. Metzger checks back in offensively.
Madigan is in there as well. Right now, to the bottom screen, you got Shriver, then Madigan, number 23. Madigan looks like he's heading to left side. Plenty of time on the play clock. We're down to 13 seconds on that. Madigan, Stack runs right up the middle. I tell you, Medina's ready for that tonight.
Yeah, Josefsik also in there again. Number 63 also on the stop. That's going to be Dylan Forster.
Brings up a big 3rd and 6 again.
Yeah, the Bees are not being fooled on that run RPO right now.
If I hear it right, I believe the Fox 8 helicopter's flying above us at the moment. Madigan with the handoff, trying the left side. He's got some running room, picks up the 1st down, and pushed out of the bounds as he crosses or gets closer to the 40-yard line.
And we talked about Madigan being the X factor in this football game, and he's got 1 touchdown and a big 1st down to keep the drive alive.
Hey, guess who's checking in? Number 29. Is that what I saw? Is that number 29? Carlos Instrenzo on the far left up there.
Got Caden Shriver on single coverage on the near side.
Stack rolls right. He's going to have to keep it and run. He gets past the 35. There's a penalty flag.
Yeah, we have a flag. I believe it's going to be on Wadsworth. Yep. Could be a motion. Yep. It is. Boy, those are things that drive a head coach crazy. As you're driving, you've just picked up a big 1st down on 3rd and 6, and you've got a motion penalty. That'll bring up 1st and 15 now.
6 minutes left in the half. Wadsworth has all 3 of their timeouts. Caught by Figueray. He's going to pick up maybe 3-4 yards before he goes out of the bounds.
Yeah, and the coverage over there was Sokolowski.
Wow, they're not giving him much of anything, maybe 1 yard. It sure seems like he got more than that.
Well, Madigan's going to check back in, and I believe we're going to have an official conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, the referee and the
So they're coming over to explain to Coach Todd what's going on. Is shot of the home side stands. Okay. Here we go. Reset, ready to go. Stack, Figueray. Wadsworth offense looking over to Coach Todd in the play call. They do that see how Medina lines up, and Coach Todd sees what he wants to see and then calls the play from there. Stack dropping back, thrown over the middle, caught by Shriver. Fights for an extra yard before going down. It's going to bring up third.
Yeah, much more manageable, Robert.
Yes.
3rd down and 6 now for the Grizzlies. Josefczyk on the blitz on that previous play and picked up well by Crowley on the left side.
Madigan and Jones to the top of the screen. You got Simmons and Shriver at the bottom of the screen. Figueray to the left of Stack. Figueray comes out of the backfield now, rolling left. He's got pressure chasing him. Stack keeps it. Tries to get around the corner and maybe picks up a yard.
Yeah, bringing the pressure there was Cooper Estes.
It's going to bring up
Bees.
4th down. I kind of got a feeling Coach Todd's going to go for it here. And again, not a good spot here. It looks like they didn't give him anything.
4th and 7, it's a loss. Levitt will check in. Madigan will check out. And again, this is a big 4th down.
Big 4th down. I mean, we got 3 timeouts. You wonder if Coach Todd may take one here. Stack rolls out, reverses out, throws deep. Looks like is intercepted by number 8. Ooh.
Yeah, number 8. It's what you want to do in that situation is just knock the ball down. You put your team in better field position. And we've got a defensive hold call.
And Wadsworth.
And that results a defensive hold in the automatic 1st down for Wadsworth.
We'll take that any day of the week. Doesn't make up for the fumble call earlier in the game, but we'll take it.
Well, if you're Medina, that's driving you nuts because that keeps the drive alive with 4:54 now remaining. As the officials mark it off, and Wadsworth now inside the Medina 30-yard line. The ball will be placed at the 29.
Big mistake. I didn't see where that hold was at. Did you see where it was at, Mike?
No, I thought Will Stack threw that ball off of his back foot. If the hold, it had to be in the defensive secondary.
Figueray with the carry, round left end. He gets out of bounds near to 25.
Yeah, they'll give
26.
him a gain of about maybe 3 on the play.
Makes it 2nd down and 7.
Ernest checks in. Madigan checks in.
Ball on the Medina 26-yard line, 4 minutes, 46 seconds remain in the 1st half.
Jones and Simmons to the right. Puts Caden Shriver at the top, I believe. No, that's Madigan in motion. Stack rolls right. He's going to keep it all the way. And he does not find any crease, nothing. B's doing a great job on Stack tonight.
Yeah, Caden Ferguson doing a nice job reading that play. He's first on the stop there for the Bees.
Going to make it 3rd down and 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Wadsworth moved the ball very efficiently in the 1st quarter, and the Medina Bees defense is really stiffened up here in the second quarter and has stopped that Grizzly run.
Shriver and Simmons check in. Madigan checks out, so does Ernest.
Yeah, the front four of the Bees doing a nice job.
Play clock's down under 5 seconds. There goes a timeout. Coach calls the first Wadsworth timeout of the night. Yeah, pretty wise. I think that something was off, and better than getting the penalty there. Called the timeout, regroup.
Yeah, you know, you got 2 downs for a first down here, so you might as well call the timeout. Think about it. You got 4 minutes left here before this one is over. We'll take since we've got a timeout here, we'll look at some of the matchups again here in Division One. McKinley hosting Cleveland St. Ignatius, and we think that, you know, based on the seeds, that could be an Ignatius win at Tom Benson Stadium.
Yes, absolutely. You know, Ignatius comes in 1-9 on the season, wins their first playoff game. Beats Menor, correct?
Yeah, they beat Menor twice this season.
Twice this season. And you say 1-9. St. Ignatius plays a very tough schedule. So I'm not a big opponent of this expanded playoffs, but you know, that's one of the advantages there. And hey, McKinley may not be up to that task tonight.
And this one here at Art Wright has turned into an incredible football game and a defensive battle right now, where the Grizzly defense under head coach Justin Todd is just stalled Stoddard and the Medina Bees. Again, if you're just joining us, the only score for Medina is the kickoff return by Wojak.
95 yards. Wadsworth defense has been up to task tonight. Fake to Figure, going deep to Jones, intercepted in the end zone. Bolvie got slammed down after picking that ball off. And he's hurt and down. And hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him, hopefully.
Yeah, I think Will Stack wanted to throw that on that outside shoulder to Jones, and the ball was underthrown, which allowed Holvey to come over and make the play. Yeah, see, he just underthrew that football.
Boy, that ball jarred out, and then he caught it again when he was on his back.
Yeah.
Great concentration, even after going to the ground. So Medina will take over on the 20.
Yeah, just he's able to great leap and great concentration as he falls, as you said, on his back and able to hold on to it.
That's his 12th interception of the year.
And he'll be walked off the field, and hope the young man is okay, can return for the Medina Bees. Holvey also also on the special teams is a kick returner.
He does look okay, and hopefully it was just the wind knocked out of him here. So here we go. Stoddard empty backfield once again. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Wadsworth 3 D linemen. Throws. And Madigan, was it Madigan or Kilker coming up quickly after the catch by Knowles. And that's what you need to do. You got to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, so the clock will stop as the chains move, and
Stoddard looking to the right still. Throws to the right, going deep. Wow.
Yeah, Wojak was the intended receiver and just threw it off of his fingertips. Wojak almost come away with that one.
As good coverage, but you saw Wojak's speed just starting to pull away from the Grizzly defender, though. Thankfully, just a little bit overthrown. I like that. The scoreboard says third down and 60 to go. I like that. Stoddard looks left, now rolls right. He just throws it out of bounds. So it will bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, it'll be another 3rd down and 10, and you got to wonder if Wadsworth has been successful on 4 4th down situations against this B offense. If they don't convert here, do they punt?
Yeah, I would have to think.
Because your defense, Medina defense, is playing well right now.
Yeah, if you don't punt here, if we can hold them here on 3rd down, and if they don't punt, I have to check the sanity of that coach. with 3:30 left in the game. So Stoddard's got pressure, throws quickly. Knowles had to break it off, incomplete, brings up 4th down. 4th and 10. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, great pressure there off the corner, off the edge by Jacob Ernest. And 4th down, and what are you going to do? You're going to pooch punt it?
I think that's what you got. Stoddard still in at quarterback, so that you could just drop back quickly and punt it. The fans getting into it, the crowd. Actually, he feel no, there goes the pooch punt. A great punt. Madigan trying to track it down. High snap, bounces off his hands. It's loose. Oh boy, they're going to pick it up and score. Oh no.
Yeah,
you got to be at the 7-yard. You can't advance it, I don't believe. So it'll be at the 7-yard line. Oh boy. 2 weeks in a row here.
Yeah, that's one that you've just got to let roll. There's too many things that can go wrong, and the defense is going to need to step up big time here with 3:12 remaining, and I'll take another look at it, and Gavin's just got to let it go.
Yep. He wants to make a play, and I get that, I understand that, but
Now 3 in the backfield with Stoddard.
Yeah, in old power I. Looking left. Stoddard now has to roll right. Still looking. Now rolls back left. He's got pressure. Throws it away. It should be intentionally grounding because he was still inside. That's intentional grounding. There was no receiver nearby.
Yeah, there wasn't a receiver within 10 yards of that ball.
Wow.
Again, great coverage there. Now, the field is obviously shrinking, but great coverage there by that secondary of Wadsworth.
Brings up 2nd and 8. Pitch is right.
That's Josefczyk on the touchdown.
Boy, definitely some questionable calls here tonight. But Medina gets on the board, takes the lead 13-12 with an extra point try coming up.
We talked about how important turnovers are in turning those into points, and Medina certainly has done that, and they'll talk about it. I believe they're going to take a timeout and talk it over, but Wadsworth with a missed opportunity on that last drive, Robert.
Absolutely. Big turnover both ways. I mean, interception and then force him to punt.
Yeah, we'll take another look at the touchdown run by Josefczyk, and it's just, power right. It's man-on-man blocking, and he's a strong football player. He's like a Gavin Madigan. You just can't arm tackle the young man. And touchdown Medina, that puts him up by 1, 13-12, pending the PAT. And, Wadsworth has got to get back into that offensive rhythm again.
Yes. Defensively, we're playing very well, doing what we have to do to win this game.
But a costly mistake by the Grizzlies special teams unit once again.
Two special teams plays here, big time, affecting the game right now here from the Grizzlies. Fake it to Stoddard, keeps it, dives in, he gets the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they're going to say the ball broke the plane of the goal line before the ball comes out, so 2-point conversion is successful. And a 3-point advantage now for Medina.
15-12. Medina leads with 2:57 left in the half.
That great camera work there by our WCTV crew. Ball extends across the goal line. 2-point conversion is good, and his knees clearly are not down. And now Wadsworth really going to have to challenge that offensive line to create those holes for the Figueres and the Madigans and the Will Stack. We haven't seen Will Stack really, outside of the first quarter, get outside the edge. The Bees have done a nice job containing the edge.
And containing Figueres for the most part, both. Now, with that said, now Coach Todd's got something here to think about. You got a little under 3 minutes, 2 timeouts. Are you going to try to quickly go down the field, or march down the field? You don't want to give Medina the ball back here.
So this is Ken Kelps, who is on to kick.
Yeah, Stoddard we saw earlier kick it. You know, you wondered something was up there, but the regular kicker is in.
Yeah, we'll look, see if he kicks it deep or squib.
Squib kick. It went through one of the Grizzlies' hands. The ball's still loose. Looks like Grizzlies may have fallen on. Let's hope so. Looks like the Grizzlies get the signal. It's their ball, thankfully.
Yeah, I just heard a tremendous gasp at Arkwright Stadium as that ball came loose on the turf. That's first down and 10 now. Ball's going to be marked at about the 26-yard line of Wadsworth. And, you know, again, I think the challenge is to your offensive line, you've got to put one in the end zone here. You're going to get the ball coming out in the second half.
Yeah, that would be huge if you could score now and then get the ball back, like you're saying. But you know, Madigan checks into the backfield. It looks like here. Was that figure eight? That's figure eight. I'm sorry.
Yep, Madigan's in the slot.
Figure eight moves up to H-back. Stack keeps it. He's met quickly. Stack is getting no room to run at all.
Josefsik in there, I think, on initial contact. We're going to mark it a loss of 1, second and 11.
You got Reese Simmons, number 88, in the slot at the moment. Caden Shriver at the bottom. Stack looking to throw. Overthrows. Open to Jones. Jones looks like he's going to pick up near 8 yards.
Yeah, they're going to mark him short by about 1. Maybe a 10-yard gain on the play. Third and short now for Wadsworth. Under 2 minutes now to play in the first half.
Stack fumbles the ball, picks it up, makes one B miss, another B miss, and finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Huge loss on the play. Grizzlies will come out and punt, unfortunately giving the ball back down to Medina, who can score quickly. Hopefully the defense still has it in them yet.
Yeah, you're seeing some mistakes that the Grizzlies are making here tonight that we haven't seen all season long.
And something you got to do, you're going to make a mistake. You got to forget about it. Regroup, collect yourself, and play the next play. You can't let it compound.
So Coach Todd calls a timeout to talk it over, and Medina with a fortunate turn of events here on the muffed punt by the Grizzlies have a 3-point advantage, 15-12.
Yeah. 15-12 at almost half is not the score you and I envisioned. I don't think many people envisioned here tonight. But a very entertaining game nonetheless.
No, quite frankly, it should be 12-7. You know, you have to give credit to the special teams of the Bees on that kickoff return by Jackson Wojak because, you know, we've given them some gifts tonight.
Yep. I don't think that's Jones in there punting this time. Maybe Stoops is back to punt, I believe. Kick is away. Hits and bounce. Hits the 49 picked up. Looks like picked up by Wojcik.
Knowles on the punt return over there. Okay. And again, the Bees with tremendous field position for Stoddard and this high-powered offense, which is averaging 49 points a ball game, and the defense has held them here to 15, at least at this point in the first half.
Yeah, 1:12 left in the half. The Bees do not have any timeouts left.
It's like Luke Ryder at the right edge and Noah Tefteller at nose. And it looks like Sean Kincaid, the junior, at the defensive end on the left side.
Stoddard empty backfield as usual. He's going to run it. Tries to get out around the right edge, but the Grizzlies do a good job. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. See where they mark it.
Yeah, they're going to mark him really at no gain on that, but nice read there by the Grizzly defense, and no gain on the play for the Bees.
He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. Stoddard dropping, looking left, throws, and caught, but quickly taken down by Ivan Raines, number 26. Nice job.
Yeah, Cameron Hathaway on the reception. Good coverage on the play.
Medina quickly back to the line. Stoddard does a shoulder roll, now has to roll right. He's got pressure, throws. Almost picked off by
Whitehill on the reception, enough for a first down.
Down to 40 seconds. Stoddard looking to throws quickly off to the right, caught. Knowles spins out of the tackle and out of bounds near the first down marker.
Yeah, that's a smart football play, knowing how much is on the clock. 34 seconds now, he had to get out of bounds. Brings up second down and about 3, 2nd and 2 for the Bees.
Stoddard, he's got it, looks in right. Now rolls left, he's got pressure. Throws it right and overshoots Whitehill, number 12. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Definitely 4th down territory.
Kincaid will check back in. Also checking in for Wadsworth on that defensive line is number 50, Sean Payne.
Luke Ryder, number 9, is at right defensive end.
Again, Medina with no timeouts remaining.
Stoddard's running it right up the middle. He's got some running room. Makes one Grizzly miss. Picks up the first down easily.
They'll quickly need to get to the line of scrimmage, and they'll probably just kill it, and they will. Stoddard under center.
Stop with 17 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this would be huge for Medina if they can get into the end zone.
Even bigger if the Grizzlies can keep them out of it. You'd think the Medina would be going to the edges or sidelines if they catch it, because they would have to get out of bounds quickly. Stoddard rolls left, squares up, throws in the end zone. Picked
intercepted
off,
almost.
and dropped. Lemp in and out of Lemp's hands, brings up 3rd down and 10.
Yeah.
Down to 10 seconds left.
Another great opportunity there to cause a turnover. But 3rd and 10 with, as my friend said, 10 seconds left. And
2 shots maybe at the end zone here.
Yeah, I think you've got time for 2 plays.
But it would have to be quick. No doubt about that. Your speed is in Wojciech and Knowles. Knowles is bombing the screen. Stoddard rolls left. Has to reverse field. He's got pressure. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So this will be the last play of the half coming up.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Laird is going to go for the field goal here.
This is a long field goal.
Ball's on the 17, be a 32-yard attempt. It's like a 34-yard attempt. They'll put the block down at the 24.
Crowd's getting into it, making it loud. Kick is up, it's low. Line drive, no good. Grizzly defense holds. What a defensive first half for the Grizzlies.
Oh, that's a huge defensive stand going into halftime. You're only down by 3, and this is and Wadsworth will get the ball coming out in the second half.
And what we've seen, the Grizzlies make some great halftime adjustments. The kids really respond in the second half to some of these games, and let's hope this is what we see here today. Grizzlies doing a lot of good things here. Just got special teams has got to
Yeah,
step up here.
that's going to be the emphasis, with Coach Todd at halftime is take care of the football, clean up the special teams, but enjoy the Medina Bees marching band followed by the Grizzly marching band. We'll be back here at the third quarter for the rest of this one.
Enjoy the band show.
Just press and hold it.
Yep.
Nice. Line up, hanging out up top of you.
Doing okay? There's
Yeah.
pizza and stuff down there.
No, I'm good. I
Yeah.
grabbed Chick-fil-A as I left
Oh,
Medina.
okay.
So what else has been new with you guys?
Medina High School is proud to present the 2023 edition of the Medina Musical Bees. Tonight, the Musical Bees are led onto the field by Head Field Commander Caden Slaw and Assistant Field Commander Austin Perdue. Please put your hands together and welcome the Medina Musical Bees. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to groove as the electrifying sounds of the Musical Bees take center stage. We're ready to bring the house down with a high-energy performance of Ain't Nothing Wrong With That. This infectious rhythm is sure to get your feet tapping and your hips swaying. So without further ado, let's kick things off and show you that there truly ain't nothing wrong with a little musical magic. Now get ready as our spirited marching band ignites the field with a sensational performance of Don't Go Yet. This song is a fiery fusion of Latin beats and pop, and we're here to bring that vivacious spirit to life. Every drum beat, every brass note will have you dancing to the rhythm and vibrant spirit of our music. So hold on to your hats, and oh yeah, don't go yet. Long Train Running has the groove that's been rocking the football field for decades. And tonight, from the percussion beat to that soulful melody, we're here to keep the train of excitement rolling. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We conclude with Long Train Running. Family and community members for their generosity and continued support. Thank you and good night.
Under the direction of Dana Albrecht, Hire and Sam Field, Percussion Director Ryan Louie, Percussion Arranger David Selzer, Color Guard Directors Vanessa Lloyd and Jessica Thorson, and Front Ensemble Coordinator Adam Quinn. This is the 2023 Wadsworth High School Marching Band. On the field, the band is led by drum majors Anna Wallace, Ethan Kuznick, and Jake Roland. We begin tonight's heavy metal show with AC/DC. Lead guitarist Angus Young was asked to respond to critics who said all 11 of their albums sounded exactly the same. He said, I'm sick of people saying that. In fact, we've made 12 albums that sound exactly the same. Their 1980 Back in Black album has sold out 50 million copies. And tonight, Anna Wallace leads the title song. Here is AC/DC's Back in Black. Show. These about a song from Metallica. Tonight's first Metallica selection sold 30 million copies worldwide. Despite it being based on the concept of childhood nightmares, NASA Mission Control would use it to wake up the space shuttle astronauts. We feature our company front formation and color guard performer Matty Wademan as Ethan Kuzmic leads Metallica's Enter Sandman. When inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2009, Metallica played both Enter Sandman and our final heavy metal song. This Metallica song was the first heavy metal recording selected by the Library of Congress for being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant, and remains the most played heavy metal song of all time. We feature color guard performer Sidney Houston as Anna Wallace leads our band in Metallica's Master of Puppets. the show. This is the 2023 Wadsworth Grizzlies Marching Band.
Well, we welcome you back to the booth high atop Arkwright Stadium as we wrap up the halftime here. The Medina Bees with a 3-point advantage, Robert, over the Grizzlies. And let's take first a look at some of the stats here in the first half.
Stats, total yards, Wadsworth 187, Medina 146. Wadsworth's defense is doing a stellar job against Stoddard and his passing. Stoddard only has 116 yards passing and 30 yards rushing. Total. Wadsworth has 75 yards rushing and 112 yards passing. Penalty-wise, Wadsworth's doing good, only 2 for 15. It's the turnovers. We got 3 turnovers. That's really hurting us. So Medina's 1. What's, as you and I discussed, really what's hurting us is special teams here. 4 big things have happened here.
Yeah, you've got the poor punt in the first half. There was a net 7 yards that actually led to a short field for Medina, and Stoddard and company turned that into a touchdown. Then we had, late in the first half, we had the muffed punt, but the defense really stepped up big time and held the Bees to a missed field goal. Then we had, after the touchdown, the missed PAT.
First
right?
touchdown,
So the very first score of the ball game. And then, of course, Medina responded to our score with a kickoff return. Wojciak, 95 yards for a touchdown for Medina. So you know that Coach Todd and the staff talked at halftime about cleaning up the special teams.
Yep, absolutely. If they can clean them up, defense is keeping us in the game, absolutely. Wadsworth gets the ball here the second half. To start the second half, we have to start marching down the field and get something going here. Will Stack, they're doing a great job stopping Will Stack. They've got to do some counters. Got to do something here to get Will Stack loose.
Yeah, you've got to get some misdirection, but again, you've got to tip your hat to that defense, because this is an offense in Medina that is averaging over 500 yards a football game.
Yeah, and at half, 146 is what Medina has.
Yeah. So they've done a great job. They've got to clean up the special teams, and offensively, you're right. They've got to get into a rhythm. We've seen them throughout the season in the second half really shut down. Yeah, they play shutdown defense, but offensively, you've got to get in that rhythm.
Yep, get in rhythm. And what we, like he said, what we've seen, it seems to be in tough games, Wadsworth has really come out in the second half and really, between adjustments or whatever it is, play better in the second half. Not that they played horrible. Offensively and defensively, they played pretty darn good. Special teams, not so much.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any highlights there from the first half we could take a look at, but, offensively, you've got to challenge that offensive line to create some running space up front for Figueroa and Madigan and Will Stack. And, you've got to credit Medina. They've done such a wonderful job defensively, the front 4 on stopping Stack. And we'll take a look. This is the first touchdown. This is Stack just taking it in. Nice job there on the edge by Levitt, as Stack is able to beat the defender there for a touchdown. And then this is how the Medina Bees responded. Wojciak untouched, 95 yards. You thought maybe Jack Dinwiddie might have a shot for him, and Levitt really...
Great effort, but he's not going to keep up with Wojciak.
Yeah, Wojciak's one of the fastest athletes on the football field here tonight. And then this is the second score. This is the Madigan just out in the flat, and Madigan does it really all himself. He breaks a tackle there and just finds the end zone, and the Grizzlies answered that kickoff return with another touchdown. And then this is after the short punt of only 7 yards, and this is Josefczyk around right edge for a touchdown for Medina. And so it's 15-12. We missed the 2-point conversion, and then we missed, prior to that, we missed the PAT. Right. So you get a good look at Josefsik there with, he's number 3 in your screen. Middle linebacker also plays running back for the Bees, and he's only a junior.
Only a junior. We'll be back. Offensively, Medina loses. They're almost all senior-laden offense.
Yeah.
Not too many on defense. In fact, there's one junior on the starters, and that's right guard, Proc. And so all new next year, a lot of new starters there. Defensively, they do get a lot of players back next year. But, so, again, it'll be interesting we see here. Halftime show was good. Again, AC/DC, Back in Black.
I mean, can you go wrong with a little AC/DC?
Not at all.
No.
Little Metallica, Inner Sandman. So, excellent job. Hope you enjoyed that here. Here, something like this tradition we were being told about was after the game, win or lose, this is the last time seniors will be playing on this field. And Wadsworth has 27 seniors here tonight. And after they sing Alma Mater and everything, we'll be still rolling. We'll see the seniors leave the field and film that as they leave the field tonight. So that'd be something to stick around and see. It's the last time, maybe not set it in on these young men yet. A lot of these may never play again. And that's
you and I can relate to that. When you walk off your home field for the very last time, it's not like, baseball, you can go out and you can play summer ball or things like that. Football is one of those games you make that decision to go on to the next level, and many of them do not.
Yeah. And in fact, as good as Stoddard is, reigning offensive player of the year in Division I, all these stats, he has one Division I offer, not many other offers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's surprising. I mean, it just, and yes, he doesn't have the measurables, but he sure can play on the field. So,
they're going to need him here in the second half, that's for sure. This is a tight one here at Arkwright Stadium, and this has been a good football game. And look for Wadsworth to really come out aggressively, offensively, and put a score on the board.
Good shot at Tyler Prost, number 11.
Yeah, Tyler with an interception there in the first half.
Playing well. And Metzger, number 15.
And it looks like, we've not done well handling the football off the turf, so we expect a squib kick here as well.
Squib kick as predicted. Metzger picks it up. Past 25. He's got some running room. Just one Medina player to beat, and he's taken down. Grizzlies taking over the ball on the 35. Great field position.
Braden Smigel on the stop. That's 2 kickoff returns by Metzger. One guy stops it from being at least 6.
Yeah.
Now Will Stack and company looking to turn this one around here early in the second half and put Wadsworth ahead with a score. Good field position, as my partner just suggested.
Yep. You have Madigan at the right, up in the slot in the right. Jones and Levitt at the bottom of the screen. Madigan in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Stack right up the middle. And he gets about 2-3 yards and taken down.
Yeah, also on the stop, there's going to be 39 Logan Peters, the linebacker there for the Bees.
Good shot of Will Stack. Now, only the second player in Wadsworth history to have 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000-yard passing in the same season.
And who was the first guy?
One Mr. Football here in Ohio a couple years back,
sir.
Mr. Joey Boffman.
Yes.
Who did it twice. There's that jet sweep this time. Figure Eight has it, steps forward, and there a couple penalty flags come flying in.
Yeah, Josefsik is not happy, and the holding is going to be called against the Grizzlies, and that explains why Cooper Josefsik not very pleased. You are definitely on an island, and all eyes are on you.
Yes.
And Josefsik, he's a tough guy to block.
Yes. definitely seeing there's 2 different penalty flags come flying in on that. Grizzlies push back and bring up 2nd and 16.
A costly penalty there for the Grizzlies. It looked like Figueroa was close to a first down.
You have Jones and Madigan at the bottom of the screen on the short side. I believe this Caden Shriver at the top of the screen. Good view of Figueroa there. Levitt slides over. Stack. Caught and dropped. Shriver in and out of his hands.
Yeah, and the coverage was Aiden Ruiz. Man-on-man coverage with a safety over the top. That safety was number 6, Wojak, and he might have 6 in his hands just fall right out. My goodness.
Got to capitalize when those opportunities rise.
So now 3rd and 16.
Just think of this. And we just said that stat, and the other player being Joey Boffman, they both wore number 3 as well. Madigan in motion. Hand off to Figueroa right up the middle. And there's nothing doing in the middle of the field tonight.
Yeah, you're going to need to punt this at 3rd and about 14. Just a gain of a few on the play from Figueroa. And
it looks like can't quite tell who's
at 32, it looks like.
Or 27 maybe, Davis. I can't quite make it out. 32.
Yeah, 32
which is Will
Reese.
Okay, original punter earlier in the year, yes. Catches the snap in his bunt. Nice punt tonight over. Knowles had great bounce. Great bounce he picks up on the run. Ernest brings him down at the 15-yard line. Nice special teams play by Ernest.
Yeah, another great open field tackle by a Grizzly linebacker there. Yep. Yeah, it's a nice job of flipping the field on the punt, and it was misread by Knowles, and the benefit bounce goes to the Grizzlies.
So let's see if the Wadsworth Grizzlies can defense can pick up where they left off. Four receivers to the bottom of the screen, one at the top. Stoddard keeps it, runs right up the middle. Grizzlies do a nice job bringing him down after a short gain. See Kincaid there, number 1. Ernest. Luke Ryder, number 9. Noah Teller in the middle, number 77 down at the nose. Stoddard quickly throws off the number 12. Caught, tackled near the first down marker.
Whitehill on the reception for the Bees. Stop is made by Kilker. Ivan Rains.
Yeah.
Good enough for a first down for the Bees.
Ivan Rains brought him down.
3 receivers at the top now, 2 at the bottom. Stoddard looking left. Caught. Knowles has it, breaks away from 2 Grizzlies.
A big stick there by Ivan Rains, and good enough for a first down on the reception by Knowles, and he's just able to get out of tackles.
Got out of the tackle because I think his shoe was pulled off.
Well, we talked early in this game about how important it is to stop the yards after the catch, and Knowles has really done a great job on Yaks here this evening against the Grizzlies.
Looking throw, receiver screen, nicely done. Is that Ivan Rains
again? Yeah, reception is Whitehall.
Ivan Rains coming out, kind of bent over a little bit, something strange. Loss of 2. Parker Ross up on the left end, defensive end now.
Parker Ross up against that right tackle, Pete Jarvis. Blitz coming.
Caught, tackled by Ernest, and I can't see who was on coverage. Was that was Madigan.
Whitehall on the reception. It looks like they're going to do everything underneath right now, 5 yards in under. White Hill. Beg your pardon on the mispronunciation?
Partner, that's my job. Stoddard keeps it and runs right up the middle. Nice tackle. Maybe a 1 yard pickup.
Yeah, pick up of maybe 2. 3rd down and 3 now for the Bees. 4th down and 3 for the Bees.
Jones, Kincaid,
Ryder
all check in. Ryder at the nose. 4th and 3. Stoddard close to the line of scrimmage here. Usually he's deep.
Now he backs up a little bit.
Stoddard looking to throw.
Wojak's wide open on the left side.
Intercepted by Madigan across the middle.
Well, Gavin Madigan doing a nice job. He's spying. He's watching the eyes of Stoddard. Stoddard looked left, then right across the middle, and the sophomore with a big interception for the Grizzlies.
His 2nd of the season, I believe.
That is his 2nd. That is correct. We'll take another look at this, and you won't see it until the end. You see Stoddard looking left. He's got Wojak over there, but then he turns over to the middle, and spying on him is Madigan. Pass was intended for Dylan Whitehill. Now what a big defensive play for the sophomore, and Wadsworth in great field position to start this drive.
Here we go. Figure 8 to the left to Stack. Madigan in motion. Little option. Figure 8 has it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a 1 yard game, if that.
Yeah, you've got 4 white jerseys on the edge there and no red jerseys. We've got to do the job of getting out there and creating blocks at the edge.
Metzger's checked in now. Simmons checks out. Levitt's going to be at H back. Levitt in motion now. Hand off to Metzger. He's going to bounce it right. He's got a little bit of running room.
A nice run by Metzger there. A gain of about 7 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and about 4. They're going to mark him actually short.
Yeah.
It's like 3rd and 5.
Yeah. Grizzlies quickly back to the line. Hand off to Figure 8. He's trying left. Spins. He's got a nice push close to the 1st down marker. Let's see what the spot is.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, 1st down for Wadsworth, and it'll keep the drive alive. You got Jones on the near side.
Great effort by Figure 8. Stack quickly throws it out to the right.
It's Metzger on the reception. Stop is made there by number 1, Sokolowski.
Quickly up to the near the 1st down marker. Looks like he's about a yard shy.
Again, this is that rhythm offensively that we talked about that Wadsworth needs to get into.
Metzger in the slot at the bottom of the screen here. We got Jones, Levitt, Metzger at the bottom. Looks
Shriver
like
at the
Shriver at the top.
Second down and 1.
Figure 8 keeps it, bounces it right, has some running room now. 1st down and more. Down the sideline he goes. Knocked it. Wow, touchdown. Looked like he may have went out of bounds.
Touchdown is the call.
Excellent job. One of the rare times they went right. Figure 8 busted down the sideline. Oh, there's a penalty flag somewhere because they're all coming back.
And the officials call a hold on Wadsworth.
The flag looks like it's at the 30.
No, he would have got the 1st down.
Wow, yeah, it's a spot foul, but boy, they definitely coming back further than that. He's going to bring up.
What I liked about that run, even though it's coming back, is Kyle was not going to go out of bounds. He spun to the inside. We'll take another look at it. See if we can see the hold. Right there. Yep, 82. Shriver.
He was at the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
So,
but great effort there by Figure 8. 1st and 10 now for Wadsworth at the Medina 40-yard line.
That is Madigan in the backfield behind Stack at the moment in the pistol formation. You haven't seen that yet this year. Madigan has the carry. taken down after a couple yards.
First on contact there is number 63. That's Dylan Forster.
We'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Even a 2nd and 6, that what you can do from your playbook is much more expansive than 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9.
Metzger in the slot. Jones at the bottom of the screen. Madigan and Shriver at the top. Stack keeps it right up the middle, makes a B miss. Well, he didn't make him miss. He's just holding on to his jersey on number 56.
Yeah, 56, that is Cliff Nicholson. Also in there on the stop was Sokolowski, chasing from behind. And
as you see, that now they have to remove his undershirt because that's what he had a hold of and tore it.
Yeah, you don't want Stack to come out of the game here on this drive. Tuck it back in, young man.
3rd and 2.
Now you got Figueroa and Madigan in the backfield.
Figueroa with the carry. He's going to come close to the first down marker.
I believe that was Madigan, my friend.
Sorry.
Well, you're starting to see them mix it up offensively. Madigan, Figueroa, and Stack.
Madigan does pick up the first down. The chains move. Hey, Ernest checking in. Ernest usually comes in at short down or short and goal, and he's checking in. Quick moving third quarter. We're down under 4 minutes. Stack keeps it. Faked the handoff to Madigan.
Yeah, that's a good gain on first down for the Grizzlies, and Will Stack, again, this offense really getting into a rhythm.
As our director in the van, John Bernard, says, keeping the ball out of Stoddard's hand in Medina. Figueroa right up the middle.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3.
Figueroa, the ball carrier.
Checking out for Medina, looks like he's a little shaken up there, is John Estes, number 32.
Madigan's going to split out to the right. Figueroa to the right of Stack. Madigan in motion now. Stack just flips it over to Figueroa. Figueroa does pick up the first down before he's pushed out of bounds.
That's a nice, obviously it's a good read by Will Stack to pitch the ball and Figueroa enough to get to the stick, and another Grizzly first down.
Good view of the student section of Wadsworth, all in red tonight.
Ball now at the Bees 19.
Metzger to the left of Stack, Figueroa to the right. Jones to the bottom of the screen, Levitt in the slot. Put Madigan at the top. Thrown to Madigan in the end zone. Is it caught? Signal, touchdown, Grizzlies. Madigan is not getting up, though.
I think he rolled on the ball. No, that's Shriver. Now, Shriver, I think, rolled on the ball, and what a play by number 82, Caden Shriver.
Now he's up and moving. I think you're right. He fell on the ball.
He's got one-on-one coverage on the outside, and Stack puts it on the back shoulder.
A one-handed grab. Nice job.
Yeah, Ruiz was on the coverage for the Bees, and the Grizzlies reclaimed the lead with 2:28 remaining.
Shriver doing a great job there, making amends for the earlier drop that he had. High snap, kick is up. It is good. Grizzlies regained the lead, 19-15.
Yeah, big PAT push up by 4 forces, obviously Medina if needed to get into the end zone, but methodical drive. Wadsworth finds the rhythm, takes a lot of time off the clock.
Anyway, under 2:30 left in the third quarter. Medina has only had one possession.
Yeah, and you've given your defense a huge rest.
Yes, which was needed. And a defense that's played lights out all night long.
The student body here at Wadsworth enjoying this 4-point advantage with 2:28 left in this regional quarterfinal.
Stoddard with 2 interceptions tonight. Madigan's and Prost earlier in the night. Here's that touchdown reception by Caden Shriver. A beautiful one-handed catch.
Coverage was good.
Yes.
Will Stack just put the ball right where it needed to be, and Shriver able to haul it in with one hand, hits the ground, and holds on to it, and likely rolled over the football, got the wind knocked out of him.
One of those seniors that graduates here, and it'll be the last game on the field here. Hopefully we'll be playing some neutral site next week.
And now you got to wonder, you're not going to kick it. I wouldn't suppose that you would kick it to Wojak again.
No, and it needs to be on the ground and to the left as much as possible, I would think. Kick his way, and it's going to go to Wojak in the end zone. So he'll come out. Excellent job. We'll take that. That's one way to keep him from returning it.
Nice job by Jack Dinwiddie after the PAT.
Ivan Raines, Madigan,
Probst.
Prost.
I mean, this secondary's played exceptionally well here tonight. You talk about the defense. We've talked about the front three all season long, but my goodness, these back 4 or 5 have done a great job.
Lemp, Graham, number 7, do an excellent job. I see 81. Liam Russell getting in there tonight, getting back after breaking his arm earlier in the season. I see Erkson, number 81, is in there as well. Stoddard's looking to throw, looking over to the left, caught.
Whitehill.
Erksa misses the tackle, but finally taken down, but a huge 20-plus yard.
Yeah, that's a 23-yard gain on the play to Whitehill, and Calix Lemp on the stop for Wadsworth. And you know, those are the big chunks of yardage you don't want to give up to the Bees.
Stoddard quickly throws off to Knowles to the left. Host of Grizzlies take him down finally after picking up close to 8 yards on the first down. Yeah, there's a penalty flag somewhere thrown on there.
So it looks like Parker Ross checking in. Zach Wise also checking in. Number 50 for the Grizzlies also checking in. That's Nathan Garcia.
I did not see what the penalty call was. Did you, Mike?
No, but I would imagine based on where the football is going to be marked, it was a hold.
Yep. Someone got beat quickly because that was a quick pass out to Knowles.
Now, Knowles is so quick with his feet. He gets the ball and he's speeding upfield quickly.
1st and 29. Pressure. Stoddard's flushed, and down he goes. Ball's loose. And they're going to call him down. Ball coming out. Excellent pressure, though. Ernest coming in like he's on a rocket.
Now he's coming from the right side. And he just
delayed blitz.
He's delayed blitz, and he's untouched, and Stoddard unable to get away, and just enough for the shoe of Stoddard for the sack. And it is 2nd down and 25.
Second and all. I think a lot, actually. But let's see if the defense continue to hold. Stoddard drops. There's going to be a screen. Well defended by the Grizzly defense.
Brings up a long 3rd down here for Stoddard and the Bees, and we haven't seen Stoddard really go deep here for a while.
Well, they're keeping a deep safety back there. Lemp is back deep. Number 13.
Yeah, and you've also got Madigan. You know, you got these safeties that are playing spy on Stoddard.
You know, got Kilker here every bit of 12 yards deep. Stoddard throws over the middle. Caught by number 15, but that was Kilker making a quick tackle on number 15.
That's Nathan Angus on the reception for the Bees. That brings up 3rd down and about 4th down and 11.
Yep. We're expecting Medina to go for it here. Last couple seconds of the 3rd quarter. 4th and 11. The crowd's getting loud. Stoddard punts it.
Now let it roll if you're a Grizzly.
Yep. There's not one Grizzly near it. The ball is still rolling. Getting a great Medina roll. It's going to be inside the Grizzly 5-yard line, but we'll take that though. Grizzly defense does it again.
Yeah, they've been fantastic all ball game long with 19 seconds, 15 seconds. I look in the goalpost. I got to look at the monitor here to tell me, but you have 15 seconds. And offensively, a great drive. You got 95 yards here. You can grind this out.
Oh, grind it out and eat up half of the fourth quarter. Wouldn't be anything better than that. Get behind that offensive line that Figure and Stack and Metzger and Madigan's run off behind all year long. Just grind it out.
Yeah, we called them the Iron Horses, the front five, and right now they've really got to, you know, flare their nostrils and pin their ears back against this B front four because the Bees are going to, you know, try and create a turnover this deep in the field.
So Madigan and Figure is in the backfield. Looks like Madigan's to the right, Figure to the left. Figure has it right up the middle, has some running room. One of the rare times on the left that he had some running room.
Well, a nice block by Levitt on Josefsik, who was coming in on a blitz, and Levitt creates a block and helps open up a lane for Figure for a gain of about 5. And we are going to the fourth quarter in this regional quarterfinal.
Fourth quarter, 4-point lead. Ball in your hand, in control here if you can drive down the field. Now, yeah, exactly. And something Coach Todd, when we talked to him before the game, I'm starting to wonder if this is going to start playing. He was hoping to wear the Bees down.
Yeah.
Boy, this would be the time to prove it right here. If the offensive line can just pick up 4 yards every play, 4 or 5 yards on every play, just drive down the field.
Well, you've got to put a drive together now that is mistake-free. That is, you know, no penalties that's going to kill a drive, no drive killers, right? And so, you know, the coaches are probably reminding this offensive unit, take care of the football, be responsible for your assignment, and keep the ball moving forward.
Yep. So you see a good shot of number 8 there. That's their safety who has all the interceptions, 12 of them. One today,
Yeah.
Holvey, who came down in the end zone with that interception and he got up slow.
Yeah.
And we're wondering, his helmet's off, and you got to wonder if maybe he bounced his head off the turf at some point on that interception. So
12 minutes left in this one.
Medina has a safety almost 20 yards deep. Thrown off to Madigan. Madigan makes one miss. He picks up a good 15, 16 yards on that swing pass. Madigan playing both sides tonight, both ways.
Yeah, and he's been playing heavy on both sides of the football, and he's been productive as well.
Metzger, Levitt at the top of the screen with Jones, I believe. Yep, and you got Figure and Shriver at the bottom. Stack all alone in the back. It's 1st and 10. Stack's going to run it right up the middle. A little bit more space than he's had tonight. He'll be picking up maybe 4, maybe 5 yards.
Caden Ferguson on the stop for the Bees. Yeah, a nice gain on first down. We'll take that.
So Holvey, he's not in, who plays deep safety. Now you got Knowles, number 2, playing in his position, and he is every bit of 15, 16 yards deep. Effectively, Medina's playing with 10 players at that point with someone that deep, but now he has the speed to get up there if he had to. Figure 8 keeps it. Stiff arms. He's still on his feet. Backs the other way. He's going to lose several yards here.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 turns into about a 3rd and 13. And Figure 8 tried to get away.
He almost did, too. We had to reverse his field, and 1B was in his way, and he took him down. You got Metzger in there. Levitt and Jones at the top of the screen. Madigan behind Stack. 3rd and 13. Madigan right up the middle. Nothing doing. We're going to have to punt this away, unfortunately. Well, it looked like it started out as a nice little drive. Medina comes up and stops it. Knowles going back to receive this punt. Reese in the kick. Let's hopefully we can get a nice kick like he had the last time over Knowles' head is what we hope. Snap is back. Almost blocked. Low bouncing kick. Knowles picks it up. Quickly corralled by the Grizzlies and taken down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, tackle is made there by number 63. That's Brad Watson. I think Will Reese did his best down there to act like he was run into and try and get the Grizzlies a first down, but the official at the play was not buying what he was selling.
Okay, 9:19 left in the game. Medina has a great field position here. The Wadsworth 46. I mean, their own 46, I'm sorry. Wojciak in the backfield. Takes the handoff, runs right, picks up 1.
Yeah, nice job defensively of stringing that play out on that left side. Coming up on the stop, I believe there was number 21.
21
would be Stoops, but no, I'm sorry, that's Probst on the play.
Number 11. Bunched 3 receivers to the left here. Thrown off to that number 15. Comes up. There was looked like a hold there on the one of the receivers blocking, but no penalty called. Brings up 3rd and 5, somewhere in there.
Nathan Angus on the reception there for the Bees. Yeah, 3rd and 5. And wholesale substitutions now for the Bees.
Wojciak looks like he's checking in the backfield.
John Estes also checking in for the Bees.
3rd and 5. 2 down territory, though, from Medina without question. Power I to the right of Stoddard. Stoddard pitches quickly off.
That's Josefsik.
Yep, and nicely brought down.
Now that run defense has been outstanding.
Hey, Madigan on the tackle, number 23, and so was number 8, Parker Ross.
Yeah, that defense has just been lights out.
4th and 5. Can the Wadsworth Grizzly defense do it once again?
And Medina's going to call timeout, and I think that's a wise timeout by Coach Larry Laird and talk to his unit because, you know, you get late in the football game. You need, obviously you need to score, but if you turn the ball over here, you give Wadsworth very good field position with a great field goal kicker.
Yep, and the clock ticking under 8 minutes left in the game. There we go. Coach Todd going over your assignments. Simon Kilker, number 20 there. Graham, number 7. Drew Jones checks in, number 2.
Well, let's see what Coach Laird pulls out of the playbook here for his Medina Bees, trailing it by 4.
Number 39 is checked in for Medina.
Yes, Logan Peters.
That power right, eye to the right. Stoddard's going to look to throw to the left, going for it all. Incomplete.
Travis Graham on the coverage.
Oh, the penalty flat. Is there?
I don't believe that. He's going to call pass interference, but I want to see that again. I don't believe that that is the case, but we'll take a look at the replay. I thought it was great coverage initially.
Definitely was not where Stoddard really wanted to throw it.
Now he brought him to the inside. And I'm going to see if we can see the. I still think that's pretty good coverage.
Unless there was something beforehand, and the flag comes out right there. That's. Okay, so as we said, sometimes things may not go your way. There may be some penalties, maybe some turnovers not going your way. Collect yourself, regroup, live for another down. Here we go. Picks up probably 4 or 5 yards on first down.
Tefteller checking in along with Zach Wise and Sean Kincaid on that front three for the Grizzly defense.
This is the most rushing Medina's done probably collectively all year long, collectively in the other first 11 games. Going left. He's going to be short of the, looks like going to be short of the first down here by, no, it's going to be very close, depending where the spot is.
Jacob Ernest on the stop there for the Grizzlies. Now what do we have here? An official.
There's a discussion going on, but I don't see a penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Wadsworth, and Coach Todd is asking for an explanation. And the wheels are coming off here for this Grizzly defense. 6:42 remaining. A couple of big chunks of yardage given up on penalties for Wadsworth.
Fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 12. Still in that power I. Stoddard looking to throw, goes to the end zone. Wojciech with the catch. Touchdown Medina, who regains the lead here. 21-19 with the all-important extra point coming up. See if they go for 2 or 1 here.
For Wojciech, I believe that's his 21st touchdown of the season.
Tough assignment one-on-one there.
Yeah, Travis Graham on the coverage, and again, the coverage is tight. It's good, just Stoddard puts the ball right where Wojciech, only he can catch it.
This is the extra points to make a 3-point lead. Kick is up, it is good. So, 22-19, Medina regains the lead with 6:23 left in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time here for Medina to drive down the field. Wadsworth, did I say Medina? My gosh. Wadsworth to drive down the field and score.
Yeah, I think you've definitely got to challenge this offensive unit, the Medina Bees. We'll take another look at this, and again, you got the play action fake there, and Stoddard looking left all the way to Wojciech, and why not? He's your leading
receiver tonight.
Yeah, leading receiver tonight, and I said 21st. That would have been Jack Wojciech. That's his 9th touchdown reception of the season, not his 21st. So yeah, you've got to really challenge this offensive unit, and
it's all on the line here
you
now.
know, this is it, right? I mean, this drive is going to determine whether or not you play next week.
Yes, absolutely. The defense has done it. The offense has played well. Nathan Metzger to the left, and Tyler Prost to the right to receive this kickoff. They're setting up near their 10-yard line.
It's interesting that it's all the way on the left hash, though.
Yeah, Metzger has done a good job, broken a couple of them, and given the Wadsworth offense a good starting position a couple times. There's a shot of Nathan Metzger, number 15, the senior. Kick is kicked to the right. Fair catch by OHSAA.
A nice play there by OHSAA. Getting his arm up to fair catch it, and I believe it was down at the 29-yard line. Maybe they'll give it to the 30?
It was close to the 30, but
decent field position to start the drive, and
70 yards to pay dirt.
yeah, it's interesting on the last drive for the Bees, a lot of run plays, and then you mentioned, in this football game overall, especially in the first half, 116 yards through the air for Stoddard, and that's un-Stoddard-like numbers.
Right, absolutely. So we both have Madigan to the left, Figure 8 to the right of Stack. Madigan runs out, swing past him, makes 1B miss, taken down after about a 6-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 4th. 4 down, 2nd and 4th. Good shot of
Second down and 4 now for the Grizzlies.
2 seniors and a sophomore there, Madigan being the sophomore.
Run line.
Madigan in motion. Stack going deep, looking for Kate Shriver. Out of bounds, incomplete. They definitely like that matchup. They've gone to it a couple times.
Yeah, that's Aiden Ruiz on the coverage on Shriver.
So they'll bring up 3rd and a big 4 yards to go. Figure 8 behind Stack. This is where the offensive line has to open up a nice size hole. Stack keeps it. He has some running room. Picks up 1st down and much, much more.
Yeah, that's the longest run of the game, I believe, by Will Stack. And
really had 1B to beat, and he was gone.
Good enough for a 1st down, ball at the 50. And we got a timeout, Medina.
So 5:26 left. Timeouts. Medina's got 1 left. Wadsworth still has all 3.
Hey, you talk about playoff games. A lot of these things are amplified, right? You've got turnovers and special teams and how a coach uses his timeouts in a close football game. Those are all important. You see Wadsworth there with all 3 remaining, down by 3 in this one. Coach Todd contemplating what's next in the playbook for this Wadsworth Grizzlies as they are looking to advance to play next week against likely Cleveland Heights.
Yes. We haven't heard many updates. Obviously, this is going to be played back at 11 o'clock at night, midnight here tonight, whatever. So all the games will be over at that point in time.
See, the winner of the top grouping of teams will play each other. And last we looked, I believe McKinley was up over Ignatius and St. Edward over Glen Oak.
So the ball at the 50. 1st and 10, 5:26 left in the game. Bull Stack's rolling left and looking to throw. Squares up, throws, caught. Jones sliding catch close to 1st down marker.
They're going to give it to him.
Chains move again.
Gain of 10, that'll move it, and the clock continues to run as Jones stayed in bounds.
And which is fine right now. You kind of do want to eat that clock up. You do not want to give much time for Stoddard. If and when we do score, you don't want to give Stoddard and that Medina wide receiver core much time. Figure 8 rolling left. He's got some room. Knocked out near the 1st down marker.
Well, nice job by the offensive line getting out and wearing down that defensive front 4 on the right side, and Figure 8 showing the patience that he needs to get around the edge.
And going back to what started earlier, what Coach Todd said, we want to wear him down. Maybe this is what we're starting to see right here. The biggest yardage we've gained in chunks here at all night. It's been a grind all night. Now we're getting, some nice yardage. Empty backfield once again. I would have to think Stack's going to keep it. Yep, right up the middle.
That's enough for a 1st down.
But they quickly brought him back down once again. You'd have to think Coach Todd did challenge the offensive line. This is where
This is it.
This is it.
I mean, you've got to score here or you don't play next week, but give your defense a shot to win this football game after you get this one in the end zone.
Under 4 minutes to go.
Sir. Iron horses, as Robert and I are referring to that offensive line.
Levitt in motion. Heavy left. Stack takes it left. He almost faked himself out there. Stumbles. Rights himself up. Picks up maybe 3 yards. Those hosses. Left tackle, Evan Crowley. Left guard, Gabe Lucky. Center, John Byers. Right guard, Brady O'Connor. And Eli Kaufman's right tackle. Currently Madigan's right of Stack. Figure 8 to the left. Going deep.
It's intercepted.
It's intercepted. No.
Darnell Davis on the interception for the Bees at the goal line, returns it to the 22-yard line.
And Davis being, I don't say if he wasn't being picked on all night long. They're going Shriver. They thought Shriver could beat him here.
That was Jones.
Oh, they went to, yeah.
They went to Jones over there, and ball was underthrown, and
oh boy, now the defense really has to stop Medina here, get the ball turned back over as quickly as possible. You know Medina's going to come out with that power eye.
that was the same play they ran in Nordonia, where Jones scored on that touchdown reception.
Well, they come out in an empty backfield. And you think Stoddard's going to have to keep it. Yep, Stoddard's keeping it. Nope, hand off to Wojcik on a jet sweep. And nicely defended. Ivan Raines, I believe, is the one that finally brought Wojcik down.
I think Tyler Graham might have been over there also. Clock will continue to run, and Coach Todd will not use a timeout yet. I think you want, it's second down, you want to use that timeout. Third down. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. 20 seconds left on the play clock. You would think Medina would run that play clock all the way down.
Right. Stoddard looking to throw.
Almost intercepted. Now that'll stop the clock.
With 2:14 left in the game.
Yeah, it was Jackson Urksa. No, I'm sorry, it was number 16. Jacob Ernest almost had it.
Yeah, you would think they'd just line up in that power eye again and
trying to run the clock out.
Yes.
But you've got 3rd down and 10 now. The clock is stopped. Wadsworth with 3 timeouts.
Big 3rd down. If you would think if you stop it here, they would force them to punt. Stoddard looking right all the way, throws. Overshoots Knowles, incomplete. 4th down and 10.
And Stoddard is down on the turf.
Yeah, and they're calling for some help.
Luke Ryder brought the pressure from the right side, and Stoddard looks a little banged up on the play.
He's hurt. It's definitely not his legs. They're looking at a shoulder, maybe a collarbone.
I don't know if John's got the replay down in the truck, but Ryder came off the right edge and he brought the pressure.
Not sure. I did not see. I was looking at where the ball went. I did not see.
Yeah, from where I saw that, it could have been a roughing the passer play. We'll take another look at it here. You see Ryder coming in, he's kind of pushed from behind, and then he runs right into Stoddard, and Stoddard jams that right shoulder.
And you have the ref looking right at him.
You see number 72.
He's looking right at him, though.
72 of the Bees, the offensive lineman getting beat there. That's Cole Huntley by Ryder, and we hope that Stoddard is okay.
When play resumes, it will be 4th down and 10. You're going to have to be punting it away, so the Grizzlies offense will have a true 2-minute drill here with everything on the line.
Well, we haven't seen them punt technically. I mean, Stoddard in the pooch punt formation, right? So you got to imagine they're going to kick this one away with a backup quarterback potentially coming in.
Looks like Wojciak is what we're hearing is going to be punting it. So special teams could turn this around here.
Yeah, you know, you've got Tyler Probst, who's returned one for a touchdown this year, punt return. And
Madigan's setting up near the 50, roughly. Got to make sure this is not a fake punt. You never know with Coach Laird. Wojciak with that speed.
Now, plenty of time based on where Wadsworth receives this punt in the field position with 3 timeouts.
Do not rough the punter. Yep, this is just a punt return. Kick is away from Madigan, going to Tyler Probst. Tyler Probst calls to get away from it. A heck of a good Medina bounce. You call the fair catch, you got to come up underneath that and catch that.
Yeah, that's a 22-yard difference in a fair catch at midfield versus where the ball is spotted, 21-yard difference. The ball's going to be at the 29-yard line now of the Grizzlies. And that's we talk about special teams, how important it is. And
still doable, though.
Still doable. You got a minute 55 remaining, 3 timeouts. We'll take another look at the sideline camera. You see Luke Ryder comes in, and the ball.
And he gets shoved.
He gets shoved in, and yeah, we don't finish the play on the replay, but he's shoved into Stoddard.
He doesn't go high. He gets him in
the back.
Yep, in the back.
Yeah, the helmet's on the back side.
Stack keeps it, bounces it left, got some running room. First down and more. 15 yards on first down.
Camden Sokolowski pushes Stack down, and a big gain by the quarterback.
So ball's on the 45-yard line now. Madigan, figure 8 in the backfield with Stack. Levitt in motion. Thrown to Madigan. Nice stiff arm.
Madigan, nice job getting out of bounds. A big gain on first down, and that'll stop the clock.
Crowd getting a little feisty here. Madigan was thrown down out of bounds. Some may have thought that was a little late, but
you got to start
flag.
talking about. Take a look at Will Stack on the previous run if we've got a moment.
Stack keeps it, has lots of running room on the right. Nice block. Who was that?
That is number 53 on the big block for the Grizzlies, Evan Crowley.
Wow.
Pancake block.
So down to minute 10. Ball is now on the 29-yard line. 3 timeouts, plenty of time for the Grizzlies. Madigan in motion. Thrown off the Madigan to the left. Okay, he's down over the 25, 24-yard line.
Yeah, you're almost into field goal range for Jack Dinwiddie, and Coach Todd going to take a timeout here for 2 reasons. You're under a minute left. You want to give your offense a breather here.
And I don't think that Coach Todd or anyone on this Grizzlies sideline is thinking field goal. I think they want to put this game away here. And the crowd, the student section's coming down, getting on the sideline. Dinwiddie is warming up. He has to be ready to go. Yep, here comes, unfortunately here, we're seeing a stretcher come out onto the field, or onto the sideline. Hopefully.
You got somebody on the Wadsworth sideline that needs some medical attention.
Yeah.
We're not sure what's going on down there, and looks like...
does not look like one of the players. Maybe someone got... It looks like the adult man is not one of the players. Not sure exactly what happened.
Well, everything we expected it to be here tonight at Art Wright, except for the scoring's a little lower than what we anticipated. But both defenses playing extremely well here tonight. Probably the best games they've played all season.
Excellent game on both defenses. They'll bring up 2nd and 5 after the timeout. Under a minute left in the game. We got Stack currently in the backfield by himself. Levitt and H-back. 2 receivers each side. Madigan, fake jet sweep.
Oh, Joseph Sick.
On the blitz, just gets Stack in the backfield. Grizzlies going to have to be quick back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, big-time players obviously make big-time plays, and he did just that. Loss of 3 on the play, 3rd down and 9.
Stack runs left, got some running room, runs out of bounds, stops the clock.
That's going to bring up 4th down, and now you've got to kick the field goal.
This is going to be, the ball's at the 25. There's going to be a 42-yard
Well, they
field.
marked it at the 26. It'll be a 43-yard attempt. And there's no wind, light breeze, and I believe Coach is going to go for it here. Coach Todd, or is he going to call timeout and talk about it? He's going to talk about it.
He's got play clocks down to 15 seconds, so he's going to run the clock down and call timeouts, what it looks like. 4th and 7. Big 4th down. Everything riding on this 4th down.
Everything
play.
comes down to 4th and 7 right here at Art Wright Stadium.
All the summer running and lifting, 2-a-days. All down to this one play, really.
Now we know that we've seen earlier in the season in warm-ups and in practice Jack hitting from 40, 42 yards.
Yep. Do not see the wind blowing. It was blowing quite a bit earlier tonight, but that is a long field goal attempt, no doubt about it.
You got 2,000-yard rushers in your backfield.
Dinwiddie is
on the field.
Dinwiddie is on the field. Here we go.
So the junior looking to put this one perhaps
into
overtime.
Medina does have one timeout. You would think they're probably going to ice him. I would have to think. Ryan Stoops will be the holder.
With Stoops as a holder, would you imagine a fake here?
Their kick is up and it's no good. But
Medina called a timeout. Medina called timeout.
Yep, there was a timeout called.
Yeah,
Here comes the Wadsworth offense back onto the field here.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, that this does change what Wadsworth could do here. That wasn't even close.
Nope. It seemed like he kind of got under it more. So
I think what Coach Laird does is the right thing. You want to ice the kicker.
Yep.
Jack Dinwiddie's got a strong leg, and the snap looked good, the hold looked good. He just hooked it a little bit, and sometimes I think, Robert, as kickers, you kind of think too much out there.
Yep.
31 seconds left. 22-19 Medina over the Grizzlies, and what has been just a fantastic regional quarterfinal here in Division I, Region 1.
Student body right or left, and Woolstack keeps it, and everybody blocks for him. We'll see what we got here. Woolstack has obviously been elusive all year long. Madigan and Jones going to the top of the screen. Yes, Wadsworth has one timeout left.
I don't see Figueroa in the lineup. He's in the slot. He's in the slot.
Yep.
Okay.
Madigan in motion. Stack rolls right. He's got pressure. Looking deep. Throws. Caught by Shriver on his back. First down.
What a gutsy call by Coach Todd, and a great play for Stack and Shriver. Clock running.
Spikes the ball. Clock down to 17 seconds. Wow, 16 yards to go. One timeout left, so everything's going to have to be in the air.
Yeah, you can go over the middle and use that last timeout if you want to, because you just can't afford the clock continuing to run, obviously, with one timeout.
I wonder if you clear out the space and be able to run Madigan underneath somehow.
Well, we've got the play clock is not running. Now it will.
Okay, 17 seconds in the game. Wadsworth desperately need to score 3 points here to at least tie it up. Stack rolls left, has to elude a B. He's still, and down he goes. They'll have to call the last timeout.
Well, Josefsik comes in. He comes in and disrupts the play. Stack gets away from him, but he's not able to elude John Estes, the other linebacker, number 32. Oh, what a play by Josefsik.
Yes.
I mean, he just lightning quick through the line, Robert.
He was coming without question. He was coming on the blitz there. But here we go. So 3rd down and 17. Ball's on a 23. So it would be a 40-yard field goal if we had to kick it. But I don't know if you have enough time to get your field goal team on the field if you don't score here.
Yeah, I think you've got to throw to either corner of the end zone or the back of the end zone. You can't do anything in front of the goal line at this point.
No.
And you know, Will Stack has got to have that internal clock going that he knows. I mean, he can't rush it. Can't take too long either, right?
Yeah, you only have 10 seconds. So
we'll take a look at Cooper Josefsik. He just misses the play there, but then number 32, Estes, able to run Stack down.
When play resumes, it'll be 3rd down and
I mean, Josefsik in the second half has played just lights out for this Bees defense.
Here we go.
And it all comes down to 3rd and 17 now.
Figure 8 in the pistol behind Stack. Jones to the top of the screen. Stack goes to the end zone. Intercepted. Game over. Medina wins. Intercepted by number 21 for the Bees.
Yeah, that's going to be Aiden Ruiz. That's his 2nd interception of the second half.
What an effort tonight here by both defenses.
Yeah, just taking another look at this last play. You got to keep Figure in for the extra protection because they're bringing the blitz. And Stack with the time he needs in the pocket and just overthrows the intended receiver down there, who's Madigan.
Medina will go on to play either Berea Mid-Park or
Cleveland Heights, and that'll be at a neutral location.
Neutral location. Now, the question is, with one Stoddard or not?
Well, Stoddard just ended the game. He's on the field, so he is okay and will be ready to go next week as Wadsworth. Their season ends in a heartbreaking loss to the Medina Bees. The Bees with their 6th straight victory over the Wadsworth Grizzlies. And for the seniors on this Grizzly football team, what an outstanding season. Suburban League National Conference champions. They go to Fort Hill, Maryland, play a 5-team state champion down to the wire.
Excellent, excellent season. Did not end the way anyone wanted it to end tonight. Great game plan. Well played game by both teams. Didn't come the Grizzlies' way.
You know, it just goes back to what we talked about is we got a few minutes here as the seniors are going to walk off the field here for the last time and aren't right together. But these playoff games is so important that special teams are played at 100% and error-free because that really is the difference in tonight's football game.
Huge difference. Yeah, extra point miss. We didn't convert on the 2-point conversion, which, okay, that happens. But yeah, the punt, the bad punt, the muff punt, kickoff return for touchdown.
Yeah, and the turnover on the interception late in the first half when Wadsworth was driving to score. And, you know, Medina lives to play another week. The Grizzlies will end their season. A good look at the cheerleaders. Thank you for all of your support this year for this Wadsworth Grizzly football program. And many thanks to all the parents that have supported the program not only this year but throughout all the years. I mean, how many kids do these players start when they're 5 or 6 years old?
Yep, absolutely. Coach Todd's done a wonderful job building this program. when he took over, I remember the very first year, Lucky had 42 players on the sideline. And now you look over there, there's 60 to 70 young men, a great future. The freshmen and the JV, the freshmen and 8th graders coming up, I think had a combined 3 losses all season. Phenomenal program Coach Todd's built. Sad way to end. Not too many teams go out. I think, 7 of them go out winners at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But fantastic season for these Grizzlies. Fantastic game here tonight. It was a great game, not the one we expected, but nonetheless still a very epic game that came down to the last seconds.
So the seniors will do their final walk to the tunnel and to the locker room here at Art Wright, and disappointed, obviously.
Will Stack, Figueray left it all on the field tonight. Those young men.
How about John Byers at offensive line? You know, we didn't talk a lot about Max Hatfield, who was the long snapper on this football team. He did a phenomenal job all season long.
Yep. Christian Reed, number 60. You didn't hear his name often, but one of those seniors that worked hard during practice all year long. Aaron Reese, a senior.
Yeah.
He was second team All-State offensive lineman, did not get to play because of torn ACL. He was here all year, but did not get to play. Evan Crowley, 53, phenomenal player. Ryan Zerlak, number 12. Nathan Garcia, number 51. Sean Penn, number 50. He as well as a senior here. As you see them all walking off the field here.
Yeah, Caden Shriver, who had a touchdown catch tonight, number 82. And Braden Donahue, the 5'10", 225-pound defensive lineman. And there's John Byers, number 68, walking through the end zone. And it's a somber moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a high school football player to walk off your home field for the last time.
Noah Tefteller, number 12, senior that really came on and played well for the Grizzlies this year. You have Casey Hill, number 44, graduating this last game on this field.
Simon Kilker had an outstanding senior season, and I think we've got them all, right?
Kyle Figueray,
yep.
Ivan Rains, Simon Kilker,
Evan Crowley, Ryan Zerlak,
yep, Ryan Keaton, Nathan Metzger, Aiden Valentine, Carson Bucks, who was injured all year long, Tyler Prost, who had a great game today, Luke Ryder, Parker Ross, Travis Graham, Liam Russell, who I'm glad to see at least got to finish his senior year playing on the field. And then you had obviously Will Stack and Drew Jones.
Yeah.
27 seniors last time wearing their helmet and jersey on this field.
Well, we thank you all for tuning in to WCTV all season long as we cover the Grizzlies here at Art Wright Stadium. And we want to thank John Bernard downstairs in the van, who always does a tremendous job. He is a one-man show and does amazing work downstairs.
Yes, he
Tonight
does.
we want to thank Jared Fry from Medina TV, helping WCTV out here on top of Art Wright Stadium in the press box, bringing you all of the images, along with Aiden Uzinski and Joanna Perino. For Robert Rickenbacker, I am Mike Elkins. Once again, the final tonight. The Medina Bees 22, the Wadsworth Grizzlies 19. So long, Wadsworth.
Good night.
Joanna's trying to text to get info.
You could also dip out and then just hit record real quick. Okay.
So would that be on mine then, John, or when I get my recording? Oh. quit? No, he's on my show. He's joining us.
They must be doing something because they're all big.
Here, what? Yeah. What time is it?
They're supposed to go to midfield and walk off. Mom said.
Okay, they're supposed to walk to the 50 and then come off, kind of like they probably do for your homecoming and prom. Am I not getting it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Anything specifically do with here? What about your cable when it comes to? There's no under bleacher lights.
I just texted Mr. Ryan. Is his son a senior?
Yeah, that's okay. She said she. There you go. looks like they're all congregated to do something. Oh, sorry.
Can't anybody from that?
Just about. It's alright, I appreciate it. Alright, I'm just gonna start packing up. You guys got it.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.